What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching 90 more back again after a big 45 of a win against Everton at Goodison Park. We just calm down a second. A 2-0 win against an Everton side who really failed to get going until the second half. And truth be told, it's not just us with issues. It's not just our club that sheds out disappointment. Not now, not now. And even though they are on a cup run, and I really hope that they go all the way, I hope he can win the cup. They can be a great side, Everton. And this is the thing, they're quality on paper. And he is quality on paper as well, Roberto Martinez. In his interviews, he's an intelligent man. He's obviously obsessed with the game, very hard working. So it is very confusing to me how they're so mid-table. Not now. Especially when you consider they've had no European games. So they're only playing once a week. I don't know. Maybe you could say it's just been that type of season and everyone's got to just start again. Questions should be asked in my eyes. But I am just happy anyway. We finally put in a first half performance and got a result. And a goal for the big 45 on his Premier League fucking... Listen! What a player. Don't try and tell me I didn't tell you as well. True Ballers FC. Solidified starting place. He reminds me of Thomas Rosicky. Maybe even Alexander Hleb, and not just for the socks. He's a fantastic dribbler. He can be very creative. We've given him all the praise in the world, and how could you not be happy for the lad? He's 19 years old, slotting at home in his first Premier League start. Go on, my son. He's consistently justifying his selection. He looks one of our most promising players going forward. And he's really giving Wes Walcott and Mr. This Is My Breakout Year Ox something to think about. And it's something that I will keep coming back to regarding English players, especially the younger ones at bigger clubs. They're more often than not quite an entitled bunch who seem to think that they're God's gift before they've actually achieved anything but a new contract. And the lack of hunger in their attitude is so evident. And it can have an adverse effect on their careers, I'm sure of it. These are kids who were basically told they're unique, special, and bound for the very top from like nursery age. I just hope to God that he can stay grounded, because while I've been heaping praise on him for a while now, he's not there yet. He's very good, but he's not there yet. He's wasted good quality ball about 3 or 4 times when we were a man up in the transition. Classic example was late on trying to feed Giroud in. He's hesitated, he's taken too long when he had plenty of time, and he's been forced wide when Giroud's timed his run perfectly. I hope it doesn't go to his head, or that it hasn't gone to his head, and that he can chill out with some of the periscopes. Because, you know, I understand that it's a new age we're in, but he's on there like 5 times a day at the moment. And we've seen how easy it is for these talented youngsters at the club to just go astray, to be led astray. Craig Eastman wasn't probably the most talented, probably not the best example, but Frimpong certainly could have made something of his career at Arsenal, without doubt, in my opinion. When he was coming through the ranks at the same time as Jack, he was, you know, held of in as, if not more, high esteem. And we've all seen what happened there. We've said it already, but every game is obviously a must-win from here on out. And with Leicester winning as well, even that may end up not being enough. Palace put up a decent fight, to be fair to them, but they just seem to have little or no actual game plan as to how to approach Leicester. And Mahrez, who for me is just player of the season by a country mile, was on hand once again on the end of Jamie Vardy's ball across the face of the box. It's very annoying not being in control of your own destiny, but that is where we are. And you can only pray that this is the Arsenal that we see for the rest of the season. And to be honest, I think we're all used to seeing Arsenal coming back strong after being knocked out of the Champions League. It's what we do. But even so, I still think that we really let Everton back in the game in the second half. Almost completely taking our foot off the gas and forgetting how much you should really just value having the ball. Now, he gets a lot of stick, but I really feel for Olivier Giroud. He's had 2 perfectly good goals disallowed in successive games. He doesn't do himself any favours with the constant falling on the floor thing he does. I'll stick with the positives. Ozil's brilliant again for me. His vision and his passing between the lines is just second to none. And hopefully his injury is just going to be serious enough to see him missing the international break, but he should be back for the next game, which would be bloody convenient. I just love watching him. He seems to always have more time than the others, and that's what the greats do. They always look like they have more time in the game. He's on his own planet, but when you combine him with the pace of Welbeck, Alexis and Iwobi, it's really dynamic, and this is the Arsenal that I've really wanted to see, with that centre-back pairing as well, much faster, able to respond even when they're pressing higher up the pitch in a more constructive, structured manner. And I have to say, I really like the setup that Wenger went for. I think he's reacted very well to us needing to win. I like it. It worked. And especially in that first half, I hope we can see more of it. And you have to say, El Neni so far is proving a gem. He's proving a gem of a find. And you've got to salute him for that. He's extremely efficient. He works very well in the transition. He's very hard-working, tirelessly so. And when you put him next to a destroyer like Coquelin, who's probably had his best game since coming back from injury today, it really does work. Now, performances aside, obviously results are the only thing that matter until the end of the season at least. So I'm happy with the win, but with Leicester winning, and with Tottenham with a game in hand, it's still not really looking very likely, is it, lads? All we can do now is go on a run and just hope things fall into place. I've got to say it was fantastic to see the away fans piling the pressure on Stan Kroenke today. Long may that continue. But for me, until the end, it is all about positivity from here on out, because the players and Wenger need us backing them to the end. And if we play like we did today, from the get-go, then they deserve a 12th man to help them get over the line. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. Who is your player of the game? Are you still clinging on to hope, or do you think it was over a while ago? And what did you make of Roberto Martinez' side, or perhaps even his future at Everton under new ownership? For now, though, I've been hughwizzy. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Let's get to 100k before 2028. Maybe let's get to 100k before Arsenal win the league. Actually, that could be fucking years, couldn't it? Let's not say that. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been a stepping stone. Peace.